Welcome to April 2018. Now, April is a very busy month. It's a dynamic month, and Mars is a major player here. He's in Capricorn, your sister sign, which does support you. When planets are in Capricorn, they harmonize with any planets you have in Virgo. Your sun in Virgo, your moon in Virgo, your rising, Mercury, your natal Mars, and so on. With this stellium, with Pluto in Capricorn, Mars in Capricorn, and Saturn in Capricorn, this is a month where it is about focusing on your creative self-expression, owning your power, owning your authority, your inner authority, you being the authority of your life, which is your soul. Your soul knows what is right for you. Your soul knows your soul agreements. And on the 2nd of April, Saturn and Mars will merge together. They will couple together. You can get a lot done with this energy. You can overcome obstacles. You can achieve things. What we want to watch out for is pushing, rushing, being impatient, feeling frustrated. Mars is the gas pedal, Saturn is the brakes. When you put them together, it can be focused intention to achieve and accomplish great things. It can also be where we can be rushing and pushing, and then we get failure. Things don't work out, or things go sideways. So if you're trying too hard, things will go sideways instead of forward. Now, I did want to mention, for some of you Virgos, those born between September 5th and September 12th, you are working with Neptune. Neptune in Pisces is incredibly powerful because Neptune rules Pisces, and it's opposing your sun in Virgo. When Neptune opposes the sun, he pulls the energy out of the sun so that there's less energy to work with. So if you're feeling lost or confused or deceived or exhausted, you are working with Neptune. And if you're feeling lost and confused or deceived or exhausted, it's not the time to start a new business, start a new relationship, strike out, because the energy just isn't there. This is a transit. It will pass. It will move forward and move off your sun, and then the energy comes back, the clarity comes back. I just wanted to mention this because I work with so many of you, and for some of you, you know, with Saturn in Capricorn, it's very beneficial for you to make plans, make change, have success. However, for those of you right in that range, September 5th through the 12th, you may not be feeling that. And so that's okay. You're working with Neptune. And the intention with Neptune is to raise your vibration. And the whole reason we're here is to raise our vibration. And as you raise your vibration, you expand consciousness. And you become one with source energy. And that's the challenge because, you know, the ego wants to say, you know, I am this and I can do that. However, with Neptune around, you can't. So the conflict comes, and then we can feel disappointed. So if you feel, for any of you that are feeling that way, you're still working with Neptune, and be patient with your process. Don't push. Spend time in nature. Spend time in your creativity. Spend time meditating and taking really good care of you, doing nice things for you, when you do that, that puts you in the flow. And it's very important for all of you this month to trust in the process that you're in. I think it's all about the process. I mean, yes, we want to achieve our goals and we want to accomplish things, but the process is so important. How you're taking care of yourself, how you're getting things done, how you're managing your resources, your time, your energy, your heart, your soul, how you're managing these things is so important this year and always. And that's what it's about, is what is my process and how am I going about it so that I am feeling successful and one with the universe. You came from source energy. You were made from Creator. And that first 9 months in the womb, you totally trusted in the process. You didn't worry about the future or the past. You trusted in the process that Source would take care of it. And he and she did. And so it's important with the Neptune energy to trust in the process and give it over to higher power. Whatever it is you desire or want, or you have this problem or this situation, give it over to higher power. Give it over to God. A person, if you have a conflict with someone, give it over to God. And then that way you're focused on what you need to be doing, and you're now allowing God and the angels to intercede, who can do a much better job than we can, to help you in your life and to help those you love. And this is a dynamic month. And Mars is coupling with Saturn on the 2nd, and then the Sun will square Pluto on the 11th. Now, the Sun will couple with your ruling planet Mercury on the 1st. So there could be very important messages coming to you at that time on the 1st and throughout this month. Aries brings the action for you to the deeper mysteries, to your boundaries, to your power, how you own your power, how you use your power, or how you may give your power away. It's also the area of other people's values, other people's resources, your partner's resources, insurance payout, tax payout, inheritance payout, royalty payout, money that comes to you other than earned income. And it's a very dynamic month in this area, and with Mars being the ruling planet of Aries, you are looking at this intimacy. Intimacy is going deep. Intimacy with others. Who can we trust? Where do I need to set a boundary? Where do I absolutely need to cut this person off or limit their accessibility to me? And how you are using your resources and your power to achieve what you want. So you're going to be getting some strong insight in here this month, and change. And the Sun will square off with Pluto on the 11th. There could be a power struggle going on there with someone in your life, or a child, or someone that you're intimate with. There is a gorgeous trine with Venus and Saturn on the 7th, and that's beautiful. That's sweetheart love. That, for some of you, could be, you know, where you have this long distance relationship with someone, or you're connecting with someone who over the internet, and you're really feeling, you know, the support and the love from this person, which is beautiful and always what we want. And you know, but there is some power struggles going on in here this month with Pluto and Mars and the Sun, and so you want to watch for that. You know, how are you using your creative self-expression, your self-confidence, your outgoingness to get what you want, to achieve what you want, to live your best life, to feel good about yourself and what you're creating this year, and so on. Mercury moves direct on the 15th, right before the new moon. This is really good news. Having Mercury direct will help you to have greater clarity and move things forward. And a lot is being revealed to you on the deeper levels, the deeper mysteries of the universe, the deeper mysteries of your life is a strong focus for you in here this month. And working with your psychology, working with your fears and phobias that come up. We all have them. You're being stepped up psychically in a major way. And so you may know more than you want to know. Even with the Neptune influence, for those of you who are dealing with Neptune, still can make you incredibly psychic and intuitive. And especially with this Aries new moon here for you and Mercury direct, you're being stepped up psychically, and you know way more than you want to know. You see way more than you want to see. And you can really tell who's telling you the truth. You know, where people are talking, but that's not what you're getting. And so trust your instincts. Trust your gut. Trust what you're getting. Trust your intuition. And gauge your choices by that. You know, even though this person is saying this to me, this is what I'm really hearing. And this is what feels right. Or this person said this, and yeah, that is right on. That's dead on. So nothing's going to slip by you this month with these energies. And they can really help you navigate the Neptunian waters that you know, for some of you, you've been working with. And the Aries new moon is on the 15th. And this is a powerful moon because the moon this is a new moon, new start, new beginning, and it's a new astrological calendar year. It's our first new moon. In Western astrology, it's when the sun enters Aries. And this is coupled with Uranus. And Uranus is the awakener. It is the planet of unpredictability. Anything that happens to you out of the blue that you didn't count on, Uranus is involved in it. And so this is really stirring the pot in here with you, stirring things up from deep, from the depths of your being, and bringing to conscious awareness new insight, new truth, new awakening. So for some of you, you may be making changes with your finances, with your relationships, with your intimacy, who you let in, who you share resources with. There could be a change with your partner, their resources. Now, it doesn't have to be negative. Change, you know, it could be something positive. You know, they could get an increase. They could bring home a bonus they didn't know they were getting, or they get a new job, a new raise, something that expands the prosperity. Or you figure out a new way to increase your passive income and create more wealth for yourself. Now, Chiron is entering Aries on the 17th, and many astrologers believe that Chiron is the modern ruler of Virgo. Chiron acts like a planet in our astrology, and with him in Aries, this is about the power of you, the power of your personal power, your individuality, what you can accomplish on your own. Doesn't mean you don't work with others, but in Aries, it is about the individual. Aries is ruled by Mars. And so we have Chiron at the beginning of Aries, at 0 degrees Aries. We have Uranus at the end of Aries at 28 degrees. So Uranus is moving into Taurus next month, and that is incredibly beneficial for Virgos, because that's now forming this grand Earth trine to Saturn in Capricorn and your planets in Virgo. And so, and you're going to be able to enjoy that, you know, for the next 7 years, however long Uranus is in Taurus, your sister sign. So that is good news for the Virgos. That is going to break you wide open with all kinds of new opportunities that you didn't even know you could have. And so stay positive and stay focused and change what needs to change in here at this Uranian new moon and keep it moving forward. Now Saturn's going to retrograde on the 17th. That'll give you an opportunity to integrate all of the growth that you've done since he entered Capricorn on December 20th, 2017. And then the Sun enters Taurus on the 19th, your sister sign. That's good news. You have Venus in Taurus, you have the Sun in Taurus, and that pours positive energy into your planets. And then Pluto's going to take his turn to retrograde on the 22nd. That's more of a subtle energy. That again gives you opportunity to integrate all of the growth work you've been doing with Pluto in Capricorn in this area of creative self-expression, joy, fun, playmates, play. I don't know how much fun we have when Saturn's around, but you still can have fun. Structured fun. I will have fun between 1 and 4 p.m. That's Saturn. But it's very good because it's in harmony with your planets in Virgo. And that's what you want, harmony with the planets. And it makes life easier, it makes life more flowing, and so on. Venus will enter Gemini on the 24th. That's excellent for your reputation in the world, your profession in the world, your destiny in the world, your career in the world. That's good news. And then we've got Mars coupling with Pluto on the 26th. That is an intense energy. That is a really intense time. So be aware of that. If you're finding yourself feeling frustrated or just in a hurry for something, I really like this energy to be poured into projects or physical workouts. When you pour that energy into something, then it has an outlet. Then it is behaving in a productive way rather than let's blow something up and oh my gosh, look at all the pieces now. So, use this energy to empower yourself and your creative energy, your creative projects, and you will overcome obstacles to do that. And then there's a gorgeous Sun trine Saturn exact on the 29th. This is really good. This is grand earth trine for you, Virgo. This is incredibly positive for you because Capricorn and Taurus are your sister signs, and so they're all trining the Virgo. This is really good for you. So you're coming into a really strong time of the year with the Taurus energy, and we're at the Scorpio full moon on the 29th. Now it's going to be an intense moon because we're talking Scorpio. That's the nature of Scorpio. It's the most intense sign in the zodiac. But this moon has Saturn sextile it and trine the sun. That's phenomenal. And so this is a really good energy for you. Now you may find that secrets are being revealed to you by other people. They're entrusting you with their secrets. So you want to make sure you keep it under wraps. So whenever anybody tells you, mum's the word. Absolutely. You want to make sure that you're not, sharing it out there. So, because you're going to find that people are revealing things to you. And it's just, you're giving off this energy of understanding. It's like people get around you and they feel like you understand. You get it. And so they feel safe with you. And so they're going to be revealing things to you at this full moon. And for those of you that are writers, it's great to put it into your work as long as you change the names. You might find like, wow, this is really good for this character I'm writing about. and so on. And Neptune is trining the moon and will sextile the sun the next day, the 30th. And Jupiter, of course, is coupled with the moon and opposing the sun. And this is really good because, you know, you've got Mars up there with Pluto, and it's like a Martian month. Martian month! And you know, Mars is intense, and he's the warrior. And he's with Pluto, which just, you know, trouble looking for a place to happen. But then we have this beautiful feminine energy with Neptune trining the moon, and Jupiter coupled with the moon, which helps to calm things down. It helps to stabilize us. It empowers us to want to create the win-win with others. Not just, I'm the warrior, so therefore I conquer everybody out of my way. It's more of, okay, let's all play together and let's play nice and let's create this cooperation with each other, not competitive ego, but harmony and empathy. And I really like this. And so you can use this energy to be grounded and focused on your tasks and achieve things, and use this energy to balance, create that balance so that you're not getting caught up in other people's drama or other people's karma, and you're staying focused on, here's what I need to do, here's what I'm about, and here's what I'm accomplishing. And Saturn rewards hard work. Saturn is going to reward you if you've been focused and you've been doing the work. You're going to see that come through with a raise, a bonus. And for those of you that need to ask for a raise, go for the 24th when Venus enters Gemini. And you could be getting points towards a promotion where, you know, the higher ups are seeing how diligent you've been, how progressive and open to growth, and they want to reward you for that. And that will come in at the end of the month, going into May. You know, when that Aries moon really stirs, you know, if you find yourself, you know, think about like, well, what is keeping me up at night? You know, what is holding me back from what I want? Take that time to meditate and explore those questions. And the answers will come this month for you in a powerful way. Trust the process. Go with the flow. And again, if you find yourself pushing, that's when things are going to go sideways for you. But if you're being patient and you're just persevering, here's what I got to do today, I'm going to take it step by step, you're going to find that you're incredibly successful. And take time to relax and recreate and play on the 7th, on the 8th, on the 23rd. Those are days I have marked for you that are great days for you to take time for yourself, have fun. It's what balances us. We can't just work all the time. We have to have downtime. We have to have playtime. We have to pause. And that way you bring that freshness to your work and inspiration to your life, and then you're inspired, and then you're inspiring others. For those of you open for love, well, it's on. I mean, you know, you've got a very busy area of romance and creative self-expression and true love. And for some of you, you may have more than one that is interested in you, or you're dating, or having fun with. And, you know, for some of you, it could be someone at a distance or someone you're working with. But it's lovely, and that also helps to sweeten life and make life sweet too, and that's what we want. For those of you coupled, You know, it is going to be a bit stormy around that Aries new moon on the 15th, and there may be some issues that come up that we need to deal with our partner, about resources, about sex, about what we need in the relationship or what they need in the relationship. If we're working together on creating that win-win, then cooperation is going to heal, and Chiron will reveal what needs to be healed, but also present the solution for your healing of the relationship. Sexual healing. And career is growing and it's moving. You know, you could be getting a raise this month. You could be getting a promotion with Mercury moving direct. You can start that new business, launch that new website, get published, write music, anything that you're doing creatively. It's really on for you to be creative here this month and going into May. Spiritually, take time to listen. Take those moments during the day where you can really tune in to your higher self and get those messages that you need, get that answer that you need, that insight that you need to those burning questions. Just listen. We need that quiet time to hear the voice of God within us, and you'll know. You will know. Health looks good. I'm not seeing any challenges to the health, especially if you're taking those times to relax and play and have fun. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my videos. Virgo, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. It's also up in the cards. And I'm also getting ready to launch my new BizWiz Success Academy. I would love for you to be part of it. The link is below. It's also up in the cards. You join my mailing list, you get a free gift. So until next time, Virgo, trust in the process. Go with the flow.